loading up now. Session is up. You should be able to join up with me. I'm going to tell you.
Alright guys, we're back with another civil roleplay. I don't know what's gonna happen today. Probably just some random stuff. Hopefully nothing too crazy. I know Bosco is online tonight, so hopefully nothing too crazy. May do a prio, may not do a prio. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, Moat was you know, talking a little bit of trash, saying we can't outrun him or outrun him. I may beg to defer. You know me, I can outrun any cop. I've basically outrun every single cop car that's in the game. So, we'll see if, you know, he wants me to just do the little thing, then we'll do the thing. I just realized Bosco is LEO. Wow, okay. So it's like 2 civs and 3 cops. Okay, that's not too bad. 2 civs, 3 cops, or 3 civs, 3 cops. I think it's 6-player session, so actually that's pretty much even, I believe. Let me go ahead and... I was actually gonna have to bring in, I guess for some reason, Blair wants to gain David's trust. And he was basically gonna have me, long story short, do the initiation for David. But David, I don't know why, he ended up basically putting a session, putting it up for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then canceling session. So people were like, no, no, no. And Silky basically took over session. So that's kind of why it's a little different. David was going to host session. For some reason, I'm guessing he had something to do, or something happened, he got irritated with how people were not joining in time. And he basically ended session within like 2 minutes or 3 minutes of it being up. But Silky took over. I was gonna take over. But I was like, let me just check, see if he's gonna take over, just so I don't, you know, do it before him or stuff like that. He took over, so we are okay. Yeah, we'll probably chill today. I mean, Bosco is LEO for tonight, so there might not be too much. If they want me to run, I will. I will go and run and stuff like that. If they want me to. If not, I won't. But we'll see what they want to do today. Flip maybe do some stuff today. I don't know. And everything ready. We have armor on and all that, so we're good to go. So if anyone tries to mess with us today, we should be okay. We shouldn't really get robbed. Of course, I have the AI module in the car, so that if we do get robbed, it can automatically turn off the engine or disable the engine, which prevents the car from taking off. I might call out the 10F actually. I just want to flex today. I do have more cars. I've been buying a lot of cars, kind of. I got now 2 oppressors. I have the oppressor Mark 1 and oppressor Mark 2. Of course, it's irrelevant in session, of course. But yeah, I do have the oppressor Mark 1 and the oppressor Mark 2. So I've been trying to get a lot of cars. Kind of 50-50, getting cars and then selling cars. We have over $600,000 in econ, in civil.
You calling for some wheels?
So we have quite a bit of money in civil, which is actually really good. So yeah. Someone just blew up. Okay, let me call my 10F. You see I got the iWagon, I got the Zuno, or no, you can't see it right now because the thing's away. I got the Zuno, iWagon, of course my 10F. I think that's all that I have in my arcade, I believe. These are like, no, actually I said bought another STX. So I have 3 semi-new vehicles, STX, wagon, and Zuno. I bought, if you guys remember, I used to have like, I think,
I got stuff to do.
3 or 4 STXs. I had 2 or 3 for roleplay. I had 1 STX for PCF, the other one for my agency that was armored, and then I had 1 more for whenever we just wanted to chill, since they would impound my PCF STX, and then of course the other one had a bolo on it. So we had 4. I sold 1 because I needed the money, and now since I have a lot of money, I don't need it. So I basically ended up buying another STX. And it's basically the same as the other one that I used to have, so we're fine with that part. It's basically the same STX I had before I sold it. Now I just have a lot more money, so now we don't really need to sell it or anything like that. But yeah, we're good to go. Probably just relax for today. Oh, there's 8 people in session. That's actually pretty good. There's a cop right there. Flip right there. Get some fuel. I still do have my my LEO vehicle. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. Probably use it if I do need it, but probably not gonna use it because I really don't need it. I would mainly use it if I do need it, if something goes down, but I mean, today nothing should really go down, so we shouldn't really need it as I would used to need it, so we should be fine on that part. I already have the call sign and all that, so if I do get pulled over, I shouldn't go to jail. I have a call sign, badge number and all that, that's been updated. So now I have everything, so we shouldn't go to jail. I mean, they might think we're impersonating, which I really don't know. But I have the call sign, I have the name, I have the badge number, I have everything ready. So if I do use a cop car, of course I'm like, well, why are you an undercover unit? I'm like, well, I'm just testing out waters or something. Probably just do something like that. So I'm just testing it out or something like that. I'll probably do something to tell them like, hey, I'm a cop. But you don't really need the cop car for right now, so not really gonna think of it because I mean it's not needed as of right now. So we'll go to the block and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure it's just empty, like always. I mean, no one really goes to the block, so I don't have much to worry about. I've actually never seen Bosco go LEO. I think this is my first time he's actually went LEO whilst I'm in session. Because I've actually never seen Bosco go LEO before, so I think this is pretty much my first time seeing him go LEO. Making sure there's no cops. I know there's a couple of cops tonight. A lot of newbies, a lot of rooks, so just kind of seeing what's going on with the rooks. So I know there's a couple of rooks on tonight. Just getting a lot of new rooks, so that's actually pretty good. But a lot more ride-alongs too. That's the thing. The more rookies you have, the more ride-alongs you do. So it kind of defeats, you know, you're doing your own thing because you got a rookie in your car, so you can't really be corrupt if you are a corrupt cop, which is actually pretty good. Let's go to the block. I mean, I can't really go to the block because it's wanted and everything. We're just gonna look out for it and see what's going on. Yeah, no one's really here, so we're good to go. I just like to make sure no one's at the block or anything like that. Because I know people like to claim places as theirs, especially if they're in a gang or so. So I like to just make sure that no one has tried to claim that one. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I was scratching my head for like 2.5 seconds and almost crashed. Today I am my teen character, so I'm neither DeMonte or Brandon. Today I'm basically their son, Reed. So I'm neither DeMonte or Brandon today. I'm Reed, so should be fine. Of course, if something goes down, I'll quickly switch to DeMonte and just get one up. Or I might just be like, you know, act like you know, Reed, and then something goes down, just quickly swap to DeMonte. So if someone, you know, if I get pulled over, I'm Reed, and then if a civ tries to mess with me, I'm Brandon, or like I'm DeMonte or something like that. Something like that. Just so I can like be safe. If not, because I know I can't use a gun, I'll probably just like use it maybe and then dip out for the cops to get here. I really don't know. We'll see. I shouldn't get messed with. I mean, people do know who I am. They know what I'm about, so I really shouldn't get messed with. And if they do mess with me, then I mean, they're gonna lose the battle and I'm gonna win the battle. So other than that, we should be fine. But we'll see. There's always those one or two people that I think they're tougher than me and they try their luck and they fail, so we'll see. I know it's gonna be like that one or two guys that try their luck, like not toxic. I know he tried his luck many times, so there's gonna be those people that do try their luck and they're gonna basically fail. But we'll find out. We'll see. You know, if someone tries to mess with me, they God, another thing coming. Yeah, cops. Get some shorts on really quick.
Yeah, just have a look around. Okay.
Oh. Put on these. Arena war. Something on roofs. High tops. Kind of wish they had more variety at the high top. So I kind of hate how like these have like the black and white, but like the high tops are just pure black. Like they don't really have the variety. Like it's just pure black for the high tops. It's not like black and white. That's what I kind of hate about the high tops. Because I mean, I don't want to just wear pure black. I want to wear like the shoes actually like the low tops, black and white. So I kind of hate how there's not really variety in the choice. Because if there's variety in the shoes for the Converse, I would actually rock with it. But there's not much variety to it, so I kind of hate that. I might change the fit. I might change. He didn't lock his car. I locked mine just in case. He didn't lock his.
I'm over here if you need me. Hope you find it, I guess.
Ugh, that's disgusting. Don't get me wrong, I like you know the stuff, but the outfit's kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Glasses. Let's put these. Ugh. 15 or buy 2 for 25. That's crazy.
Looking for stuff.
Alright, car's unlocked, ready to go. Whoops. Yeah, today's a chill day, so no. Honestly, it's been more chiller now that Lucid hasn't been on PS4. I'm not even gonna lie. If Lucid was on PS4 right now, I'm pretty sure I've been shooting and killing. But since he's not online on PS4, it's been way more peaceful. I mean, it's been boring, of course, but it's been way, way, way more peaceful than if he was on. It's just better now that he's off. It's 10 times better now that he's no longer on PS4. It's 10 times better, trust me. We basically can do what we need to do without him being there and be like, HBJ! Even though everyone knows HBJ's a snitch. Like, yeah. I swear. Just never reads the elephant in the room, man. He's that one guy that just never reads it. Or doesn't want to read it. That's him. That's Lucid. No matter how many times he may point out the elephant in the room, he'll never want to read the elephant in the room. He'll never want to accept the elephant in the room that he's the problem. But I mean, hey, we've gone this far, and I say that's a W. Because we literally made it, you know. We basically made it through torture with Lucid. So I'm actually happy that we made it through all that heartache to get here. Because I'm pretty sure if we saw this bad baby right here, I guarantee you he had been trying to take this thing every single day. Every day Lucid would have been trying to take this car if he was in PS4. And if I get a PS5 and I know the PS5, all these can get worse. But trust me, we've I think it's a victory. You know, guys, I think it's a victory because I mean, with Lucid being in the server and with him being the way he is, it's practically impossible for you to have a normal life or have a civil life. And not only did we survive his heartache, we killed him multiple times and basically became an alpha compared to him. So I think we deserve a celebration for that. I think, you know, that sure is a good celebration because literally we became an alpha of, you know, Lucid. You know, we always beat him in his own game. Whenever he tried to pull up and do stuff to us, we were always there and we always won. So I think, you know, we should, you know, just go for a little drive, maybe get a little bit of drinks and celebrate because I mean, that is a win right there. I don't know if y'all see it, but that's a win. Hold on. That is honestly, I would say, a big dub. I don't know if you guys are gonna say it's a big dub, but I'm gonna say it. That is a big dub for us to get and for us to achieve. So, honestly, I might go for a drink. I don't know where we're gonna go, but we'll find something or just shoot around the guns, you know. Just honestly have some fun. I might go. Where's a good place to shoot some guns? I might go to the. I want to find a good place to just lay out shots. An open area. So if the cops come, it's not really private property, it's more of just an open area. And I mean, I have my gun permit and all that, and I don't really, as Demonte, I'm not really a felon, surprisingly. I'm actually not a felon, considering the amount of times I've been pulled over and all that, and getting citations. I'm actually not a felon, so we can just be Demonte real quick, and go out, and get some shots in. So we might also do that, but I just don't know where. We'll figure out where. Did I cop the U-turn? I don't know. Gotta find somewhere though, that's the thing. And I may bring out the Dominator too, see if I can get with that. So I know they're gonna kill the shots either way, they're gonna shoot them. No matter where I go, but I will make sure that if I do start shooting some shots, that it's not really in a private property or something like that, and that's like kind of in a public area. So it's not, you know, if they do come up the area where I'm at and they do pull me over, it's not as bad as it would be. But I just don't know where I can go. Surprisingly, I haven't seen that many cops. Surprisingly. Might go to a church up there. Because over here, there's not many spots. So I might go to a church. Or my house. Yeah, I could just go to the block. Not gonna block. Or like the house across the street. Technically, it's our property, so technically, by technicality, we can't do that. Yeah. You know, let's go mess up the block, actually. Let's just go mess it up. I have to be careful, there's no cops. I don't think so. I'm not seeing many cops around this area. So I think we're okay. So I know where they would be hiding. They're hiding around the bushes and everything. But I'm not seeing them, so I think for right now, we are okay. Oh crap. Whoops. We're good. Gotta be careful. So I know people do come down this way. So they didn't see me if I do start saying that. Let's just start lighting up the house. I keep forgetting the trunk is not in the front anymore. It's like in the front, not the back. The amount of wars we had in this house is crazy. Alright, I think we're good. I think we are solid to go. Might get a repair. Let's call the Dominator out. We'll come back. We're gonna switch around cars each time. Going one, going the other, going one, going the other, going one, going the other.
You're through to your garage. You
around
need me to bring you a ride? I'll get there as soon as I can.
No priorities yet, so we're doing pretty good. No one wants to do a prior so far, so we're doing pretty good. Oh, David is in session. Alright, so I'm guessing he didn't want to be session host. That's what I'm guessing. He just didn't want to be session host, so he in session, simply took over and now he's in session. Well, right now I can't do the process of bringing him to SS. So right now I'm just busy trying to get me on track and stuff. Now don't get me wrong, I know it's been like 5 minutes since I've been in session. But if he was in session earlier, then I would have probably did it. But considering how he wasn't in session with the entire time, I'm not gonna, give him the satisfaction. And I don't know what Flair is doing in the first place. It's kind of confusing what Flair is doing. I'm honestly confused. Because I know we need more members in SS, because the stream was dying, and we think that Clips is gonna leave as civil and give me basically ownership. Because right now, I have temporary ownership of the thing. So I think Clip is basically about to give me the ownership if he decides to leave civil. Because I have the temporary owner thing under my name. So I believe he's trying to give me the temporary owner of, the thing if he leaves. And I guess Flair is trying to, I guess, bring David in to gain his trust or something. I don't know why he wants to gain his trust, but he wants to gain his trust and do something. I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do. He wants to do something with David. I don't know if he wants to kill him in the end, or if he wants to like backstab him or something like that. But I really don't know what he wants to do, because it's honestly really confusing.
What you need, boss?
I don't know if he
Some
wants
wheels?
David to be in there
I
for
can
the
bring
long
him
run
around.
or be in there for the short run. I really don't know what he wants to do with David. It's honestly really confusing. I don't get what he's trying to do. And I'm not really gonna ask questions. I mean,
I'll get back to work.
I'm not one to ask questions, so I'm not gonna ask questions. But it is a little confusing on what he's trying to do with David. So I mean, if I wanted to just kill the dude, I'll just kill the dude right then and there, honestly. If for me, I'll just kill the guy. You guys know me. He would have been dead. If I wanted him dead, I wouldn't have even built his trust. I just killed him right then and there, tortured him, kidnapped him, and did all that. But I mean, I don't know. We'll find out what he's trying to plan soon, I guess. But right now, I just don't have time to do the whole process of putting the chip in his neck and all that. I don't have time for that. So I really don't have time to do all that. Checking the chip, checking his phone, and all that. I don't have time right now. Right now, I'm just trying to do me right now. When he gets in session, he'll probably do it. Because right now, I'm just trying to do me and try to drive around the cars. When Flair gets on, he can do all that. I'm not really trying to do all that right now. I mean, it's almost every session where I join where I have to be a bad guy. And I don't really want to be a bad guy no more, you know? Like, yeah, it's fun, it was fun being the villain of Civil. But I mean, those were old times. Like, that was like almost a year ago that I was a villain and stuff like that. I don't want to be a villain no more. I'm highly done with that. Like, I'm not done with SS and all that, but I don't want to be do all the crime every single day in that session. It's just annoying. I get it's like 2 minutes. Like I check his phone and do all this, but I don't really want to be a villain no more. Like it's just getting annoying at this point. Like it's fun, yeah, being a villain. It's fun doing all the prowls I used to do, you know, when I used to shoot people and all that. But I mean, that's when OGs were in there, and that's when a bunch of people actually didn't mind and they knew how to roleplay, and for the most part, they were the homies. Now they're not. People are just not like that anymore. You know, they're more soft, or they're like low ranks that I can't do anything. I mean, my crew is basically the only crew that's left in Civil for PS4. Let me check. Paper Chasing Family, Lucid's crew that's gonna get shut down. Hazy Family's gonna get shut down, and Curb Family's gonna get shut down. Yeah, basically, the only active crew in Civil is mine. Lucid's in PS5, so his server's gonna get shut down. Town hasn't been in session, nor has Lawrence. They haven't been in session at all, and I'm pretty sure they moved it to PS5. Lucid hasn't been in session. Hezzy's haven't been in session. I'm pretty sure Derry got banned anyway. Darian Gaming, I guess that was his name, he got banned either way, so his crew is up. So basically on PS4, PCF is the only relevant crew in the server. And we're still pretty relevant, you know? Every time I do a prio, I always like to mention PCF. We're still pretty relevant. We're not as relevant as it used to be, where we had like 5 gangs trying to kill us and stuff like that. But it's still pretty relevant. Beside the other teams or the other gangs that no one really knows where they are or what they are. PCF, they're like, who's that? And then someone will like, probably new people will be like, who's that? But there's always that one member or 2 members that'll be like, oh, you wanna know PCF? Let me show you, only tell you what they are, who they are. You know what I mean? Like, no one knows Luce's crew, no one knows the Hezzies. I mean, the last time Hezzies really did something, it was when they tried to kidnap Outward. And they literally had the entire session after them, I believe. I'm still trying to find that live stream. I'm pretty sure I live streamed it. But I'm pretty sure Darian, and I think Sero, basically kidnapped Outward. I don't know how I knew, but we all knew. So basically, PCF, you know, Rum, and all these gangs basically went to go save even the cops. The cops didn't even care that we were there. So I mean, there's like 20 plus cars after that one little van that they were in. So the cops didn't even care that we were involved. Like, it was like 20 plus people going after one car. The cops didn't care. They're like, okay, bet, it's, you know it's them, so just let them do anything. And we basically ended up killing basically Darian and Sero. I don't know what their beef was. They tried making beef with everybody, but it really pretty much backfired every time.
I'm on the
I
clock.
mean, I can
What
tell
you
you
want?
how
Some
many
wheels?
times killed, kidnapped, and stabbed this man,
I'll bring
and
it to
it
you.
was impeccable. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of times he's gotten stabbed, shot, or kidnapped by one of the gang members, it was pretty sad. I mean, I don't even remember the last time I've been kidnapped, to be honest. I think I do. It's whenever or Kieran his gang kidnapped me. I think I've been kidnapped like once or twice in this entire server. Cause I remember Lucid did it when he was trying to cheat, basically, when he was metagaming. But I wouldn't really count that one, cause Lucid was pretty much metagaming at that time, so I wouldn't really count that one. Cause it wasn't legit, he just really tried to metagame, got mad. ALP is Blaine County, Paleto Bay, and Grapeseed. But I wouldn't really count when Lucid kidnapped me, cause I mean, he was just metagaming, and cause he was kind of butthurt, and when I sniped him. So I wouldn't really count that one as a kidnapping. So I think I've only been kidnapped, I think approximately once. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think once or so. So I don't really get kidnapped more often, because I'm always like ahead of myself. I always like understand the situation. I'm always able to get myself out of the situation before it happens. The only time I really couldn't get myself out of the situation was when it was Akira and his gang, when Bosco had did something to them. Because it was like a 2v4, but then we ended up getting back at them when I think Lucid joined, saved me and him, and then Lucid got kidnapped, and then we proceeded to save Lucid and all that. But I think that's the only time where I've actually been kidnapped was Akira's gang. I don't know. Probably in the past, before I was a gang member, and I'm pretty sure I've been kidnapped, I think. Other than that, I can't really remember. That's the only one I do remember now, is Akira and his gang. They were a thing. Other than that, I can't really remember last time I was kidnapped. Because we've always done the kidnapping or stuff like that, so I really do not remember the last time I've actually been in fear of dying or fear of legit losing the battle. Yeah, I kind of actually don't remember the last time I've actually like legit had full on fear that I was gonna die. I mean, I know there's been times, I know there has. It's just I can't remember it, or is when I was just overrun by too many people. I think it was that Rum time, when Rum wanted me dead, I think, Rum and CHC. Because I think everyone pretty much feared them, so I think that was the only time I've actually like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. I think. Pretty sure that was the only time I've actually felt regret and actually felt terrified. Was when they were a thing. Before everyone got banned and all that. Basically the GOAT days of Civil, if I'm correct. So, I mean, it pretty much was. You had a bunch of gangs on. You had OG members on. People didn't really care what you did. I mean, literally for half a year, PCF wasn't actually a thing. Since me and the boys were actually low levels, we couldn't actually make PCF a gang. But Rum and them didn't actually care. So for a couple of months before, I think that one mod, I think that's when he started to care. And that's when he started to care. But for a while, PCF wasn't actually like on the gang list. You know, we didn't actually make the gang, so it wasn't an official gang for a while. And no one actually really cared. No one said anything. They didn't care that it wasn't an actual gang. They were honestly just having fun. Something like, well, it's not a gang, but I mean, they're giving us something to do. So I don't really think that many people cared that it wasn't an actual gang, because it wasn't for like a couple of months. When we started to cause havoc and cause mayhem, PCF wasn't an actual thing. Like, of course we were repping it with the clothes and all that, but PCF wasn't actually a gang. It was just like all of us flexing, or not flexing, but you know, doing that. And then that's when I was like, you know, I'm making a thing. And that's when PCF began to become PCF, and now we're the most notorious gang. So yeah. We're basically the most notorious gang here. I might try to go for that infamous level. I think I might try to go for it. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I mean, since we're the only gang left in Civil that's actually been here since the OGs, I mean, I might as well. So I mean, I honestly might do it, if I'm being honest. I might, because you have like little levels. I have the Kingpin role because of how many warrants I had into had a business with the gang and everything. But I might try to go for an infamous role where basically you're just like a boss, basically. I don't know, because the roles are kind of useless, if I'm being honest. Like, they don't make you stand out either. Because you would think having the Kingpin role, it'll be like a bowl above all the other roles you had, since you're legit like Kingpin, but nah. It's like below every role that I have, basically. So like, it's basically not even there. I get it, because I mean, being a mod or being a session host, it is a higher role, so I do get that. But I mean, it's not even there. Like, you basically can't even see that I have the Kingpin role. on my name. I'm not mad about it, but I mean, if they're gonna give us a role, they should at least put it to where someone can actually see the roles. You can see like, oh, that guy's a good thing. That guy's even our boss. So I mean, all that effort to pull up your records on how you're a criminal, because you literally, if you want to get the roles, you had to have warrants. So, and I don't know if you have to legit show them all the warrants you had, because what I did was when I had my warrants, I basically went through each warrant to show them what the warrant was about. I don't know if you had to do that. I don't know if you could just show them the amount of warrants you have and that they're active and you'd be fine. But I really did that. So having to do all that and the whole process of getting your warrants, explaining or whatever, you know, it took a while. So for us to get that and then for the Danes to just be below there, it kind of sucked. Are the peyote plants still a thing? Like, are they still actually in the game or are they removing them? Probably removed them by now, huh? Another thing I wish, hopefully they do in GTA 6, is they add more open interiors. Or more open buildings, basically. I don't know if you guys ever played GTA 4, but in GTA 4, you have like a lot of clubs. Like, of course they have like one club here in GTA 5. But like in GTA 4, you can go around this club and dance and drink and stuff like that. So I hope they have like that, like little diners. So I know in GTA 4, like they have like at least 1 or 2 diners you can actually go into. And then they have like, you know, you can pick up little objects, like the little things that they had in GTA 4 made it a cooler game. Like there's so many open areas that you can clearly see they were gonna make, but they never really finished the novel because a lot of old gen maybe couldn't handle it. I really don't know if that was the case. If they thought, well, maybe since PS3 and PS4 maybe that can't handle it, but then PS5 came out and PS5 can handle almost everything, so you know. It kind of sucks that a lot of buildings, like the supermarket back there, you can clearly see, and the one over here on the highway, you can clearly see they're gonna make it into an actual building. Like, you can see the little interiors and all that, but they just scrapped it. And no one knows why they scrapped it. Because, I mean, it would honestly be cool. Because, I mean, look what Roblox did. I mean, I know Roblox is like a copycat of each game. But, I mean, legit, look what Roblox did. There's so many games that are like GTA that run more, that the FPS is worse than GTA and it crashes my PS4, but they still took the time to add a bunch of stuff. Like, they literally could have did that. If they really wanted to, they could have had a lot of buildings in this game. And I'm pretty sure the consoles would have handled it pretty well. So, I mean, even though we don't have that much frames on PS4, it's handling it pretty well. And so is PS3. I mean, to some of our eyes, since we like a small console, of course. But I mean, it was handling it well, like, unless you legit don't have space or you have a trash PS4, your console could handle it. Your console could legit handle, the game. I mean, look at freaking Cyberpunk. That game has more stuff than freaking what's it called, GTA, and that game is still pretty well handled. I mean, of course, for my PS4 does crash from time to time, but that game is still pretty handled considering the amount of buildings you can enter and like the stuff you can do. Like, that game actually is more, and it's still able to handle and do a lot more things better than GTA. Which kind of sucks if you think about it. Cause like, look, you can literally see they're actually gonna make this a thing. And if you watch 5M, you'll see how this actually looks in 5M and how cool it looks. I mean, I literally would not mind a supermarket like this. Of course, it may be the same interior from the other one in Toledo Bay, but I really would not mind our market. Even if you can't purchase anything, it'll still be cool to have a market or have more places to go to. Because there's not much places you can go to. Like, there's clothing stores, there's a Yellow Jacket, stuff like that. But there's not much you can do. Like, imagine just going and shopping here, or like just going and looking around in here. You know, like, there's so many things we could have done with this if they legit took the time and like, you know what? Let's give them something that they may want. Like, if they really put the time in and built this completely, I'm pretty sure this entire parking lot would be full with a bunch of cars. And of course, you can't do much. I mean, I'm pretty sure, since they're trying to bring out a lot of roleplay in GTA 5, I'm pretty sure if they would have made some kind of update to where you can either sell objects or buy objects in the store. I'm pretty sure, considering that, like, now that people are demanding it, they're kind of going into the roleplay perspective of GTA 5. I live like 12 plus years. I'm pretty sure if they legit built that building and people were like, we need to add some kind of thing that we can actually sell items, they would have done it. Because I mean, you can literally sell drugs in the street, you can practically do a lot of things, you can sell objects. So I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be too hard for us to sell stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it would not be too difficult for us to be able to sell, like groceries or even buy stuff from that store. It wouldn't be too difficult. And it just sucks knowing how many opportunities they had and they just literally fumbled all the opportunities they had. Like, there was so much you could do with this game, but, like, don't get me wrong, GTA, it's fun, but there's so much more that can make it so much more better. So I hope in GTA 6, they acknowledge that, and they just make it 20 times better than GTA 5. Because it's an enjoyable game, but it gets boring because there's nothing to do. Because there's so many buildings you can see that have interior that you could have been able to enter, that have a hitbox, that have all the stuff that you were able to do, but then they just scrapped the idea. They just said, you know what, no, we're not having that, and they scrapped it, and they just left it there. For people to wonder, like, were they going to add that? Or they're not going to add that? It just really makes you question, if they added that, would the game be funner? And I think it would be funner if they just added those little things, like the supermarket and stuff like that. It would have been 10 times better if they added all that stuff in there. That's my opinion, of course, but considering how a lot of people roleplay, especially in like PS4 and PS5, that would have been a plus. Like, I'm pretty sure that would have been a major plus to have. In my eyes. Of course, I may be wrong. Others may have different opinions, but considering the amount of buildings that they have here, a lot of them have potential. Like the O'Neill Farm, for example, like there's so many buildings that they allow you to enter during missions that you should be able to enter during just free roam. Like the police stations and all that. Like, it just doesn't make sense that there's so many buildings with an interior, or like semi-interior, that look like you'll be able to enter it, and then you go and you're like, oh, you can't enter it. But then in GTA 4, I pretty sure was a bigger city, I believe, than GTA 5. And they still had time to make the little details of certain areas. Still had time to make like little restaurants and stuff like that. Like, for me, I think GTA 5 kind of just downgraded. Just don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but I think when it came to the enterable places and all that, I think they just didn't care. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't just care. Like, I'm pretty sure once online came out, and once just stuff came out, just in the game in general, they just didn't care about, you know, the enterable places and stuff you could do. I just highly doubt that they're like, you know what, we should add all this stuff in there. Because it would have been 20 times better if we had some buildings to enter. I mean, look how they made it look a freaking PC. And those are PC members. Those are really members that are not game developers. Those are like regular dudes building a game better than the game itself. Oops. Like, that must suck. I'm not gonna lie. Having a bunch of people build or make your game better just by a couple of mods. Like, it really comes to a time where you think, wow, we should have really did that. Because there's so many people that have made GTA and PC so much better just by adding interiors and stuff like that. Like, it really makes you think, like, that's honestly crazy how a bunch of people doing a 9-to-5 job, that did a 9-to-5 job, that don't have much money like they do, have made their game 20 times better by adding certain locations you're able to enter. Like I would suck if I seen people build my game like that. I wouldn't be like, yay, they did it. I'd be like, no, that was my idea, and I would build it. I'm not gonna lie. Because the thing is, GTA is so popular that if any creator would make another game that was an open world, drive car type of thing, half the population would be like, that's GTA 5 in a nutshell. Because so many games, even if they come out before GTA, after GTA, people are going to be basically like, it's GTA 5 or it's GTA 4. It's like a GTA game. That's the rep that they have. Almost every game, like for example, Saints Row. I've had some beef in the past, but Saints Row is basically, you know, GTA 5 or the GTA game on crack. That's basically what Saints Row is. Different plot, of course, different storyline, different like characters and all that. But it's basically GTA on crack, because you can customize cars. You can basically do what you can. Basically, what you can do in GTA 5, you can do in Saints Row 4. Some stuff that you can't do in GTA 5 or GTA games, you can do in Saints Row games. Some stuff that you can't do in Saints Row games, you can do in GTA. And I'm pretty sure if someone would make a game that was kind of like, you know,
I'll get back to it then.
or just an open world free game, I'm pretty sure 90% of the population would say it's a rip-off GTA 5 or it's a scam GTA. I'm pretty
think
sure.
we can handle that.
Hold on. Like, don't get me wrong, it is fun, but I'm pretty sure, like, with that rep, you gotta do something with that rep. Considering that so many people are like, oh, like, if I made a game, right, and I had people telling other people that they made a game, like my game, and that even though their game is completely different from my game, that's copying my game, I would use that to my advantage. Because you know the bad rep that people get nowadays? Because of how popular GTA 5 is, or GTA is now? That they can't make a single open world game without a community or a bunch of people being like, that's GTA 5 right there, that's GTA right there. If I had that kind of rep, you best believe I'm using that to my advantage. Because there's so many things they could do with that rep. But it's just going down a downward spiral. Like, it's just going bad. They have so many chances and so many things they could do. So I hope when they make GTA 6, they don't fumble the bag. Because don't get me wrong, GTA 5 is, you know, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, but it's one of those happy ending type things. I think after, you know, GTA 4, they must calm it down. But I hope GTA 6 and online and all that, it's just better. That's at least what I hope. Of course, my opinion doesn't matter, of course, when it comes to Rockstar. But I just hope when they make this game that it's as fire as GTA 4 was. Because don't get me wrong, GTA 5 is a really good game, but GTA 4 would beat GTA 5 in any day. Now, don't get me wrong, I love GTA 5. I play it every day. But GTA 4 will always be on top of GTA 5. Always. Because the thing is, there was no happy ending to that game. If you really think about it, GTA 4 never had a happy ending. The start was sad, the ending was even worse. GTA 4 didn't have a fairy tale like GTA 5. GTA 5 basically allowed you to choose a bad ending if you really wanted to. You wouldn't think, oh, I can choose a good ending in GTA 4. No. GTA 5 allows you, like, hey, do you want to choose a bad ending or a good ending? GTA 4, you don't get that chance. You choose either ending, and whatever you choose is bad. So I played both endings, and whatever you choose, it's just horrifying. So it's really horrifying. So I hope they do that, or it's at least fun with, you know, GTA 6. Hopefully they cook. I hope they cook with GTA 6. I don't know if they will cook, but I hope they do. I just hope they do. I don't know where everyone's at, to be honest. I don't know if everyone's in Sandy, if everyone's in City. I don't know where everyone's at. I'm completely lost. He said the AOP was Grapeseed and Polito due to less members, but I mean, I'm not seeing anybody. I don't know, that's a note. I don't think that was a note. I think that was just. Oh, yes. Because I'm really not seeing anybody here. I thought there would be someone on the highway, but there's not. I'm not seeing anyone here. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because I'm speeding and all that, but I mean, there's really no one here, so there's nothing to do. There's just literally no one. I can flip this around. I mean, there's nothing to really do right now. No, I'm really not seeing anybody in Sandy or Polito. So they must probably be in the city, most likely. David probably took him to the city for his prio. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's chill out in the house for a bit. I'll park the car up here. We'll chill out in the house. I was gonna park it in the back, but I'm not gonna be able to hit the back. So let me see. So I'm gonna restart. Oh, I can. Cause I don't want anyone to see the car or know that I'm here. But I mean, might as well. Let's go park in the back. Hang on, I'll be right back. It is Venice. Yeah.